companies can pay women less,
Yes.
why don't they hire all women?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Really?
I understand your argument, and I understand that you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I can hear it in your voice. Listen
not
to
angry.
your voice.
I'm hearing my
Now
voice and I sound pretty calm.
You have now shifted the quality of your voice, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
And you've just given me a condescending look, and that's another reason why we need feminism. And now I'm done, and thank you so much.
They always flip the script on men. I think she just gave him all the reasons why companies don't want to hire her.
This is how you can tell if a hiring manager is actually good to work for. They are not just concerned about billable hours. They're actually concerned and interested to get to know you as a person. If in a job interview, all they are asking about is revenue, billable hours, how much have you made for your company, that's all well and good, but if that's all they're asking for, that's a big red flag. If they're not interested to get to know you as a person, then they're not going to treat you as a person when you join the company. So run.
What are you on about? It's not only women, but also men who face the same issue. Where are you getting stats that a higher percent of women are not hired cause of the things you're talking about?
You guys want to know how bad the job market is? I almost cried mid-interview because I was so frustrated. Like, what the fuck? I've never felt that before. But I'm just so frustrated and I don't know what to do. Like, it was like so overwhelming because those questions that I couldn't answer because I don't have experience. But I can't get experience because no one wants to hire me. Like, what the fuck? So, just so you know, like, if you have a job that you hate, just keep it. It's hard.
This is not going to be a political video, it's a more personal video. I have been very sad for a very long time. Really, really long time. And as excited as I am when people like recognize me in public, it absolutely trashes my emotions when I realize, oh, if everyday people support and thank me for my messaging, is this the reason why I can't get a job? And it makes me like break down almost every day. Because, you know, if everyday people know who I am, that means employers know who I am. And, you know, being pro-Palestine and against, you know, white supremacy and against the patriarchy, it's apparently bad for branding and it's bad for public image, so I just haven't been getting hired. And again, I feel like there's a problem for everybody that I know, every single person that I know, you know? My community is filled with freelancers because these jobs just won't hire any of us, you know, like at all. And, you know, with the added barrier of they don't have to tell me why they didn't hire me. It's painful. It's painful, to say the least. I've applied for over like 1,000 jobs since October. None. No callbacks. The only person who paid my applications at all, any attention, was a Jewish school in my area. But then they saw that I talk about Palestine and then they ghosted me. That was it. I was going to be a teacher. That was the only thing that was going to happen. And then they ghosted me because of my political stance that I will never back down on. You know what I mean? Just being pro-human rights apparently is a little too much.
These guys are looking for a job, but hoping they don't find one. They're all playing victim here. You're not getting a job because as soon as you apply and employers see your name, they look you up on all the socials. And once they find you making videos about whining about not getting hired and advocating for controversial causes, they see you for who you really are and know right away that you aren't who they're looking for. You want to land a job? Stay of SM. Keep your life and your feelings and your opinions private. Learn to control your feelings without the need for online validation. Also, don't be too proud to start from the bottom if no one will give you the chance to start in the middle. Stick it out, learn much, work hard, keep a clean and respectable reference, and earn what the bottom will give you in order to show someone else you're ready for the middle and use that same practice to move up throughout your career. Oh, and stop making video, just stop. No matter how far you get in your career someday, the new ones and the old ones will never help you, only hurt you.
Okay. I'm done looking for jobs here in this town. This town is so dried out. I have a really good resume, but nobody wants to accept it because everybody's slow and is not hiring. And so, like, how am I supposed to do anything? Like, who survives in this town? This is crazy. Like, I cannot do, like, fast food restaurants. That's not my thing. Like, it's, I mean, worst comes to worst, maybe. But honestly, worst comes to worst, like right now, I'm just going to become a sugar baby. I'm just going to become a sugar baby, period. Okay, Mom? Mm-hmm. See, my mom is supportive. She's a good mom.
And I wanted to.
She wants in on it, too. What am I going to do?
Become a sugar baby. Gotta be pretty for that, my girl. Hey, to the old lady who wants to be a sugar baby. That ship sailed many years ago.
Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses. So yeah, I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
So this is me, day one after getting laid off, and on to the newest, biggest things that are coming up. Huge moves are coming up, and I'm going to discover that, and I'm committed to creating a new path for my career, for my family, for my relationship, for whatever is next. I'm committed to creating a world where I get to be in total control and in total power for where I want to be in life. And nobody has to tell me what to do. And I'm able to help and empower others to also use their voice, use their bodies, and be healthy and confident and joyful to empower more people themselves. And so here we are, on our way to the next thing.
I worked for the US government for a single day. As a bit of a backstory, I had my initial interview in November. I got the initial job offer in December, and it took 2 months to get all of my background checks, my security clearance, all of my paperwork submitted. So my first day was not until the end of January. Coincidentally, my first day was also exactly a week following the inauguration of our lovely president. When I first accepted the job offer, I accepted it under the guise that working for the federal government was going to be a good thing in the long run. I was under the assumption that working for the federal government, you would get a good retirement package, you would be able to get good health insurance, you would have fairly regular job stability. And that entire illusion for me was destroyed within the first week of the Trump administration. My position was technically covered by a union, but because you are in a probationary period for the first year of employment, they wouldn't be able to cover me if I got fired for any reason. And I was already starting to watch people that had worked for the federal government for 20, 30, 40, 50 years getting fired. My final straw really was when I saw that the Trump administration had requested a list of every single federal employee that was currently in the probationary period. And at that point, I told myself, I'm not going to commit to a job where I am afraid of being laid off or fired on day one. On another note, my school life, my personal life.
What could be the reason, guys, for being laid off? You must not have shown your potential or skills at work. If you had shown up today, you would have had a job for sure. But no, the skills you have are just ranting on social media, and you're doing it perfectly. And by the way, be productive, girl. You should not care if you get laid off since you have skills.
One of my coworkers came at me today because apparently she just couldn't take it anymore. She was like, Brandon, I have to say something. I noticed you don't use any African American women in your videos. What are you trying to pull? Like, we all know that there are black single moms out there. I said, yes, there are plenty of black single moms out there, Vanessa. But front camera, crying, adding music, and you posting it? I don't think so.
The Me Too movement, while rooted in noble intentions, has inadvertently created a workplace environment filled with paranoia and second-guessing. Instead of promoting respect and equality, it has led to a new wave of caution among men who may treat their female colleagues as if they are walking on eggshells. The outcome of this shift? Many men are avoiding one-on-one meetings, steering clear of mentorship opportunities, and sticking to interactions with their own gender to play it safe.
We have all witnessed the layoffs of thousands of employees over the past couple of years at companies like Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, and Twitter. The consequences of COVID on organizations became evident when they recognized they had hired excessively during the pandemic. You might not be aware of this, but the majority of businesses have stopped recruiting women. It might be surprising to learn that more firms are refusing to hire women to fill their positions, and no corporation will admit this to you. Why? Because women bring a lot of drama to the table and endless cases of ruining employee culture by falsely accusing male colleagues who no longer want to work with women.
It's a twisted paradox. The movement that was meant to empower women has left many walking on eggshells, as the line between what is appropriate and inappropriate has become so blurred that people are afraid to engage in conversations. The resulting confusion is almost amusing. Now, workplaces are environments where a friendly comment or casual gesture can feel like stepping into an HR minefield. Forget about mentorship and career growth. People are too busy keeping their heads down and staying within their comfort zones. Thanks for watching MGTOW Voice. Show us your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Support us and help spread awareness for men around the world. We welcome a healthy debate and discussion, so feel free to comment and share your thoughts.